Alekho Vidal Quadras, former Vice President of the European Parliament, welcome to النهار.
Thank you. Great pleasure to be with you.
Mr. Vidal Quadras, you've testified on Wednesday before the Iran Human Rights and Democracy Caucus at the U.S. Congress, and over 150 U.S. lawmakers from both parties lent support to the resistance movement inside Iran. Have you felt a new dynamic in D.C. to forge an Iran policy?
Yes, in my testimony in the House of Representatives of the American Congress, I pledged for a state of what democracy policy innovation because this policy, consensus, sessions, dialogue, negotiations, we have carried out until now for the last 40 years, it's proved failed. Not even failed, but counterproductive, because the Iranian regime is more and more aggressive, and so we need to change this policy.
Yes, but did you feel any new dynamic to forge a clear Iran policy in the U.S. when you've met congressmen?
Yes, a clear change, because the new administration, according to the presidential memorandum on national security that was published a few days ago, in this memorandum on national security, there are 4 pages dedicated to Iran. And in this memorandum, the new American administration states clearly that sanctions must be added. Also, that the sources of finance of the regime must be drained, so the regime must be handled financially, that the Revolutionary Guards should be designated as terrorist organization also by the European Union, and that hostage taking must stop, and that the nuclear military program of Iran must be prevented at all means. So, and also that the pressure on the regime in international fora like United Nations and others, because of their violations of human rights, this pressure must be also increased. So, to end with appeasement and to have a more a stronger stand in front of the regime.
Are we still talking about a maximum pressure in this new administration? That means that the diplomatic course is still on the table with Iran.
Yes, but on a different ground, because you see, when the Western democracies, the European Union, they engage with the regime, trying to establish a constructive dialogue or a critical dialogue, and they reach agreements like it was the nuclear deal. No? So the regime never complies. They always cheat the other part, and they practice terror. The 7th of October, Hamas was orchestrated and organized by the Iranian regime. So any policy of appeasement, bring them to rational behavior, is useless. It's proof fail. We have done it for 40 years. So it's the moment has come to change policy and to put real diplomatic, political, and financial pressure.
At the same day with the hearing session at the Congress, we had the bipartisan resolution 166 that expresses support for the Iran's people's desire for a democratic, secular, and non-nuclear Republic of Iran. Is this resolution a symbolic one, or does it have effective impact?
Well, this resolution has the support until now of 150 members of the House. And once it reaches a majority, that will be in the coming days, this is a policy recommendation by the House to the so not only support, it has a significant political meaning.
You are born in Barcelona and served as a member of European Parliament from 1999 to 2014. How you became involved in Iranian affairs?
When I arrived to the European Parliament in 1999, I was invited by other colleagues to join in the Parliament called Friends of Free Iran. That is cross-party, composed by 70 or 80 members, different political affiliations. This caucus supports regime change in Iran from a dictatorship to a democracy, and also supports politically the Iranian resistance, the National Council of Resistance of Iran, led by Mariam Rajab.
Yes, you. In 2023, you escaped an assassination attempt in Madrid. The plot centered on 3 suspects from Spain, Tunisia, and Britain. But for you, it was Iran that ordered that attempt. What does make you so sure of Iran's involvement?
Well, because in October 2022, the Iranian regime published a list of individuals that they sanctioned. And in this list, I was the first. 1 year after, on the 9th of November 2023, a hitman, professional murderer that was hired by the regime, saved my life miraculously because in the last second I tilted my head and the bullet that was aimed to the throat went to my jaw.
To the other side.
And I saved my life. And after that, when he tried to shoot again, that gun was jumped. So it was a double miracle, no? A movement of my head, and that the gun got jumped. So I needed 7 months to recover. So it was quite hard for me and for my family. And why? I'm sure it was a reason. Because the hitman that was arrested in the Netherlands when he was about Iranian dissident that lives in Netherlands in exile. Name is Shahada, and this hitman, this criminal armed with a gun, was trying to break into the house of this dissident. And the Dutch police that put cameras to control the house, because this dissident, Iranian dissident, he had been threatened by the regime several times. So the police was watching the house with the camera. And when they saw the one that shot me, trying to break in. The police arrived quickly and arrested them. So the kidman that shot me is now in prison.
The dossier is not closed yet. The case is not closed yet.
No. In Spain, my case is still under investigation because up to now, 8 people arrested. 8 people.
8 people.
And there is one that is still in the run, Spanish of Moroccan origin, that he escaped and they have not arrested him. Probably he's hiding in a country that's not cooperating, like could be Venezuela or Russia, or perhaps Cuba or Iran. Of course, he's hiding in one of these countries. These countries will not cooperate.
Thank you so much for your insights, Mr. Alekho, and thank you for your time.
Thanks to you. Bye-bye.
Bye. Goodbye.